Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hello.
All right. Good evening, sir. It's,
Good evening, sir.
yeah. All right. So I'm trying to share the screen now. By God's grace. So we are almost there. I'm sorry for the delay a little bit, a few minutes. All right.
I've not done my assignment. I was just trying to
Okay.
do my homework. I'm watching.
Don't worry. There's a lot to do, sir.
I'm watching
So
a video to insert that. How to insert the table.
okay.
So, yeah, I'm watching a video. Do you have to? Well, maybe when we start, I'll ask the question.
Yes, it's better to ask. Yes, it's good,
Yeah.
sir.
Do you have to put in the primary keys as well?
No, don't put the primary key. You know, I was saying
Okay.
that
Yeah,
on last week as well.
yeah. I didn't
So
put it and it didn't run. Anyway, we'll get there.
okay. You didn't run in that
Yeah.
same. Okay, we'll do it together. Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed some point as well. It
No,
happens
no, no, no.
sometimes. Yeah.
You didn't miss any point. It's just
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. So I made sure that anybody can join straight away today. So that we can start. So we're going to look at different things today. So we're going to use three databases, okay, so that we understand. I intentionally want us to use, so I'm going to bring this. If you want to go to W3 schools again, so last week we used W3 schools, so we're still going to use it for, I'm trying to drag the screen for us to see. Are you on the website? If anybody can indicate they're on the website, just say yes. On w3schools.com. Let me just drag the screen here. If you can see this website, w3schools.com. If anyone is there, just say yes. You can put yes on Telegram or so. That's fine. And also, I'm trying to look for one again for us. Another one we want to use today. Yeah, and I want to ask a question before briefly. I was talking about Tableau as well. I want us to start it as well because we're going to be using some of this database to do Tableau as well. So we can be doing two at the same time. I don't want us to just be limited later on. So I'm preparing materials for Tableau as well. I have some materials I want to give as well until I finish everything, and it's intensive as well. Like it's going to help us. Even if I'm not there, you can practice it yourself. It's kind of simple how to quickly do things in Tableau as well. It's a material I have personally I want to give as well, so which is fine. Okay, let's start. I haven't seen that website. I thought I have it here, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. Okay. All right. It's called sqlboat.com. If anybody, can you see this one? It's called sqlboat.com. Has anyone visited this site before? Some has visited it before, but so we are going to be using it as well. It's very good website because you are going to type in there and it's going to be giving you what you should type. So if you are wrong, you'll be able to know. So there are a lot of exercises there that we're going to practice with. So if we can go to this site as well, that would be good for us tonight. How many of us is there now on that website, sqlboat.com? And we're going to have echoing. I don't know. Let me see if someone is muted. Let me see. Okay, someone is making me to. Okay. So this is the website we're going to be using. Are we there as well? sqlboat.com. If anyone can talk, okay, that's fine. All right. Coming.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. So because I'll remove it from the screen, I'll be using it from my other screen here so that, and W3 schools as well. So we will be using it. So we want to start because some people want to first start with three types of database administration first so that people will understand how to attach database. I want us to learn how to attach database. I want us to know how to backup database, and I want us to know how to restore database before we start our scripting today. Some people know about it, but someone is struggling with it today. How? What's the importance? It's very important, which I said earlier on, that if someone wants to work with a file, it will give you a backup file, and you have to know how to restore it before you start working on it. So we're going to do it again. So I've already given us a copy of the backup file. The backup file is .bak. Now, if I give you a file now, and I said, I want you to work on that file for me, I give you a copy of a backup file. What you will do is that because you don't have the file before, you want to restore it on the database, you click on databases here. This one I'm pointing into, and then you right click it and you say restore database. Did you see what I'm doing now? Restore database. And then you'll be able to go to restore database. You click restore database, and then my computer is acting slow now. Okay. If you click restore database, and then it will come up with this database. You see this place is empty. The reason why it's empty is because it's not going to be selected automatically because you don't have it before. So you click devices. Device simply means other location where you want to get the file. You now browse for the file. Now what happened was because the file is not back up in your system, it's always good to copy that BAK file into C program files, Microsoft SQL Server, and then you find the backup folder in the subfolder. So if I now click add, I'll be able to find it there. But suppose you back up the file in your own system, you can back it up anywhere. It should show in another, you can put it in anywhere, and then you can locate it. So that's the problem that Ngozi was having then, because it was not its own DB as well. So you have to put it here so you now select it. I won't select mine because I already have it. So I don't need to say I want to restore database into it. So it's going to give error. So if you can just click on this and then click OK, and then click OK. So don't worry about mine. I'm not going to do anything on it anyway. It's already there. You see what is happening. But what I can do is I can say, okay, overwrite. Because I can say override because I already have it over there as well. But because I already have it, but you don't need to say override the existing database, when you are trying to, but even if you want to override it as well, you can go to options here and say override if you already have it, but you want another, maybe another update of that file, and then you click OK. And then it will start, restoring the database. Now that is for if you have never had the file before. You right click on the databases and then you go to restore database. So it's a simple, language for us to understand. And then what it's trying to do now is that it's trying to restore the database now. I know it's going to give error, but don't worry about that one. And I know why, which I've told you. So what I'll do now, let me drag the file here for myself. So I want everybody to do, maybe we should do it all together. Do you want us to do it together? We remove this. You just say, do you want us to do it together, everybody? How to restore database? You don't have the file already. I hope everybody has the copy of that BAK in a location before, but I'll do it here. So if you can't do it, I'll just do it myself. So I'll remove this one, then just delete it. I don't have it before. So I've deleted it now. What is this saying?
Michael.
Yeah.
So I've sent a link to where anyone who needs to learn how to do this.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
I'll send a link
to the Telegram. Okay.
No,
all right.
To our the chat box.
Okay, to chat box. Okay. All right.
Very explicit.
Okay. Let me see. I didn't see that. Okay. Let me see now. Oh, I didn't see people are talking here. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't know that people have been saying yes here. I didn't put it. Okay, let me put it somewhere else. I've been busy looking at other screen. Okay. All right, perfect. So people can look at this link. If everybody can see, can everybody see the link? I think you send it to general one, yeah, group chat, perfect. So people can look at this link and how to restore database. So we are going to continue now. So for example, now we are now going to do restore. Now we want to now do backup. Backup. I want to back up this file. This adventure works. Now I have the file. I've already worked on it. And someone said, I want you to do something on this file for me. Can you do it? Can you update certain things for me? You have never done that thing before. You don't even have the experience of doing it, and you want to work on a database. What you need to do is to do the backup, which I told you last week. So you just right click for the purpose of other people and then say backup. Now, when you now click backup, you click general, you select the file. You may have many files. I have many files here. So I select the one I want to do. I will say full backup and differential. The best one is to use full for now. Later on, you learn how differential work if you want to be saving space, but it's always good to have full backup. Then what happens is this is the location where it is. Okay. Now I will say media option. I have already backup before. I will now say append to the existing backup set. Now the reason I'm saying I want to keep two sets of backup database. I've already backup before on this system. That was probably today. But I want to do another one probably again. So I won't say overwrite, because if you overwrite it, that means you have only one backup set. So I want to have two type of backup sets. So I choose append rather than overwriting. And I will now say, okay. I hope so. It's not going to start all these things. So I have two sets now. So there's a difference between append and overwrite. Okay. So which I told us last week. Append means that add to the data backup set, but overwrite means that you want to only keep one. So overwrite everything that is in the system. So now next time, if I want to restore the database, I'll just say right click and say task, and then I have to right click the database. Let me let you know, don't right click another database. Make sure what you are trying to work on is what you right click on. Say task and restore, and then database. So now it's going to come up now. See what happened now. What happened now is that this database here, I selected it. One has come up automatically here. The one that I back up recently. You see what happened now? If I click timeline now, because I don't have many here, it's very slow. So if I say specific date and time, I don't want us to do a lot today, probably. Suppose I have many days, we could have seen a lot here, but sorry, I think it's only one we have for today now. So if you have many, probably we'll keep today one, then next week we'll try another and we'll have two sets here. So you will see two sets. So you select the one you want, and then that's it. So I'll just say restore now. So just say restore, because I just back up today. So suppose I have the one of yesterday there or anything, it's going to show two types of database sets. So that means append is working. So that's it. That's how to restore database. That's how to back up database. And so we can continue with scripting. I don't think it's not difficult as long as you play with the database and so on and so forth. Why is it saying it's failed? I think I'm the one that is in use. Did I open it somewhere? Oh, I think I opened it somewhere. Sorry. Yeah, don't open it. So root task, restore, adventure works, file override. Don't know why. Log file. Some people were able to restore theirs last week. Okay, I'll leave it for now. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, so we're going to continue with the script. Who can tell me what I put on the screen here, please? I want us to remember, we talk about, we're going to work so much on join today, but I want us to, people that, what's the purpose of this database I put here? We did this last week. We did full join. We have inner join. I sent a link that we should read about full join, inner join, and everything. Can everybody see this now? So the purpose is that we want to link two types of table together. They have common ID. So we want to look at what is common between them and join them together. So we wrote this, and that's what happened. So we're going to start writing. We're going to do a lot of inner join today and do insert to. One of the assignments we said we're going to do. So we're going to do it together. I didn't look at it, but we're going to do it together today and then get over it. So let's start. Reminder, SQL bots. Let's start. Okay. So let's start writing SQL queries. Can everybody see this now? Select queries. We did it last week. Select column from another column from a table. Select star means select everything from a table. So these are exercise now. So we want to do it together. Can everybody open this, please? It's very important. Go to lesson 1. So we're going to see how everything is working. The table will be changing. So this table called movies, you'll be seeing everything as it's changing as well. If we are there, just say yes. I know everybody this one is simple anyway. From the first essay, find the title of each film. So what are we going to do now? Is that we should find the title. Who can answer this? Find the title of each film. What are we going to do? Who can try? Should we say select title from each film? We got it, isn't it? Because it says select title alone. Remember, this was the table before. The table was as this before. It just says select because this is the simplest one. Select title, that's all. You want to know the title of each film. Yeah, you want to say something.
Michael, can you help Adeleke Falano with his audio?
Your audio is not working. Okay.
Adeleke Falano.
Okay, let me see. Have you tried to select one of the option in Zoom? If you select one of the option in Zoom, I think you have maybe you are using another type of speaker. So if you select something on, do you want to share your screen? If I can help you with that. Okay, if you can hear me, you can still type. If you can hear me, that's okay. You type. Let me just say or maybe you can't speak. He can't speak out, or I don't know. His speaker is not working. Okay, my audio is not working. Probably everything's not working. Okay, you can hear me for now. So it's only we can't hear you. Okay, you can't speak. We can't hear you. Okay, if you want to ask question, just so that we can quickly go on. If just type it and then we can respond as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be better. So just type any question and then or later on we can troubleshoot it. I will try to use screen sharing with you and then we do it together later on. But let's just quickly do this thing. So just select title. We have table. I say, okay, Mr. Austin, I want you to just give me the list of the title. They will not say that. They might say, give me the title and the year. So I'll just say select title and year here. So, and it's going to give me, in fact, they have asked you, find the title and year of each film. So I'll just say the title and the year of each film. And I'll just say select title and year from the table name, which is from movies. So they have already said movies here, which we did last week already. Select star means all, but select column from, so it depends on what you want. So I don't think this one will be difficult. Find all the information about each film. So what is the information? Who can answer the fifth? And so if we can't pass this one, we'll not go to the next one. So we have to type everything. Find the director. So we have to say director. I want people to do it as I'm doing it as well. You find it. So the third one, we have to move on, isn't it? Find the title and director. So I can say title. So we got that one as well. and then find the title and here. So I can change this director to here. So can we see everything now that is changing? So find all the information about each film. So what are they trying to say there now? Find all the information. I don't understand your question, but I think they means find everything, probably. So we've gotten it now. So select means that you want to select based on the information you want. So select star means select all of the columns. So we have move on now. And then we go to queries with constraints. Now, this is very important for us. They said, now we have to understand these rules. Is that now we know how to select specific columns from data table, but if you had a table with 100 million rows of data, reading through all the rows would be inefficient and perhaps even impossible. Now, so they now said, in order to filter certain things, you have to use where condition. Where is very important, which I said. And today I will give us a sample of what happened. Sometimes I face problem. I try to read it online. I read a lot of things, how people troubleshoot problems as well. You go to a forum and ask, or you read certain things on the internet. It helps a lot. Like Browston has said, he said he has made research on how to insert, how to do a lot. That's what we should do. So that the more you do it, the more you are confident to work with any database as well. You are able to know what is going on. So where condition is very important because it helps you to filter what you want. So that's the purpose of using where condition. And where condition, you can use where condition for many columns as long as you can use and, or, and everything. You can use between dates and everything like that. So we're going to use it today. You could see now they say more complex clauses can be constructed by using numerous and or logical keywords. So for example, we know that equal, this one means equal to anytime, any programming you use or any script, this one means equal to, this one means what? This one I like it. What does it mean? Not equal to, okay? When they put exclamation. So you get used to it. This one means less than, this one means greater than, this one means less than or equal to, this one means greater than or equal to. You use between and. You don't need to memorize. You just know that they have rules. So where condition have rules with all these operator, we call them operator. So we're going to use a lot of them today. Okay. So now we're going to use it in this place. Find the movie with a row ID of 6. What am I going to do here now? Select what? Star from movies. What am I going to do next? Where what? We can do that because we have said it's a condition. Select all the columns where it meets this condition. Meet what? They are asking, I'm asking a question now. Who can answer? Let me unmute anyone. I've always unmute. I don't know why it's muting people. Okay. Yes, Falano has answered ID equal to 6. So it means that find the information where this. So we got it. Well done. So then we're going to go to the next one. Find the movies released in the year X between 2000 and 2010. So let's go back to the question. It said, find the movies released in the year what? Between 2000. So who can answer that one, please? The next one, we have to do it together. We are running the race. What are we going to do? Remember, look at all the operators. Anytime I said don't memorize, just go back to, if you are having problem, probably they just employ you as an, you can go online and say, what can I do with, I'm looking for, how can I use SQL to find range? So I will give you a clue, it's between, because it's date. So you can say between something and something. So that's what we're going to use now. So what are we going to do now? We say what? Select star from movies. Between what? Where what? We just say where. Who can say something? Where what? I'll just say where. So what's the next column there? Where year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where year? Between what?
2000
and
2010.
Yes, we got it. So that's fine. Now find the movies not released in the year between 2010. What are we going to do? Not released. What are we going to do? You know, we talk about negate.
Not,
Not means
not.
negate. So
Mhm.
we'll put not between
Not.
here. Good. And that's all. Then the last one, find the first 5 pizza movies and their release year. Find the first 5 pizza movies. What are we going to do?
Can use a list.
You said what?
Thinking we can use a list. The one in the in
Okay.
condition here. Operator. La, 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 la.
So we should use, so let's follow you now. So me, I don't know it as well. So we'll do it together.
Oh.
Find the first 5 pizza movies and their release year. The first 5. So I think it's going to be, I'm not sure, but it's going to be where select from where what? Continue now. They said 5 pizza movies and their release year. So pizza movies and their release year. Continue now. Where?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Where year?
Then in.
In. Okay.
La, la, la.
First 5 pizza movies and their release year. So what do you think? So let's go. We have to now do it together. So me too, I don't know it. So we'll do it together. So you say number exists in a list. So if you use in list, in simply means you want to have multiple values. But they say find the first 5 pizza years. So first 5. So who can try? Who is giving us any clue? Find the first 5 pizza years movies and their release year. First 5 pizza movies. So I'm not sure what they use here, but now I don't think they what happened. I'll tell you what happened because you might not get it. They didn't put it here, but they just want to stretch us. Okay, so the answer is limit 5. Okay, now limit 5, you know, in W3 schools, they use, I think they use my SQL. Normally, if I show you W3 school here, I'll show you, even though I wrote the answer for us, but what happened here is I'll show you, they use my SQL, but it's the same thing query, but I'll show you something on W3 schools, which I didn't think we covered last week. So you can say select top 5. So I'll show you select top means that select the first 5. So I've clicked the link now. Select top means select top clause used to specify a number of records to return. So top means to, so you see now they use limit here. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Limit means that limit 5, first 5. But because they were using, they use the following SQL use this as well. So you can use top as well, but it's fine. You can use select top 3 from, but at the same time you can use limit 5 or anything. So any one of them will work. Probably, I think I made a mistake. Probably, maybe I should have said top 5. Let me see. I don't know why it's just top 5. So it didn't work. I don't know why. Anyway, regardless of that, I think it works now, but I'm not sure. No, that's work anyway. Limit 5. So
can we try between 1 and 5? I think Adeleke is saying something like that.
No. Look.
Okay.
Don't worry. This is the next one as well. They use this one as well, less than or equal to where. Probably they want us to use year 2000, even though we got it right, but they prefer us to use where year is less than or equal to 2003. So even though we put limit 5 simply means the top 5. but they just use another one where. So let's continue. Or we can always practice. Please use this website. It's very good for you to interact with, the web as well. So we are still on where condition. Where is, is very important, is key. Before we proceed, okay, someone is asking me a question again, sorry. Hold on. Someone says he's waiting to be logged in. I thought I've signed. Okay, hold on. I didn't see anyone waiting now. I didn't see anything, though. I didn't see anything pending, though. Wait. No one is pending here. Oh. Maybe it's another link. It's not there. I can't see anything pending. Okay, probably. Let's continue. Okay. So we can continue. If I see anyone pending, I will accept. Someone is saying it's pending, but maybe they click another link. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's continue. We're going to use where now. So we want to try find all the Toy Story movies. So we want to try where now. Who can try all the Toy Story movies? Hey, this one is tough. Oh. So who can try? We used like last week, wasn't it? Remember, we used like. Who remembered? Like is to what? Is to look for something, isn't it, that qualifies certain pattern. I have to generate a link for this lady. Okay, let me look for. Hold on, please. Let me answer someone. Someone is trying to come in. They can't join. They said it's struggling with the link. Okay, let me check. How can I get the link again? Oh.
Can you post the recording, Michael?
Yeah, I'll post the recording later on. Okay, she's in now.
She's in. Okay.
Yeah, I have always posted. I will be posting the recording in the link in the website or on the Telegram as well. But until we finish, I'm doing the recording now, so we are fine with the recording. Let me check if it's recording now. Yeah, let me see if recording is working. I don't want to assume. Okay, it's working. Okay, so let's continue. So find all the Toy Story movies. Who can try this, please? We need to get this. Where what? Where we have to, because we are using where. We want to look at where is a condition. Where what? Where like, am I right? Where what? Where title? Because it said find all the Toy Story movies. Where title? I'm just guessing as well. Where title? Like. Who can try? Probably start with T, isn't it? Do we get it? No. Percentage T. So we have to go back to where? The rules, isn't it? So we have to go to the rules and say like means someone is answering the question. Let's see the answer here. Who can try? No one is talking. Oh, I want us to talk. Oh. Who can try? Like.
Chukwudi needs to talk. He knows the stuff.
Okay. That's good. I'm waiting. Oh. We have to get it together because if I type the answer now, it's going to be. Do you think it's where title like? What have I made a mistake? Anybody's not above mistake. Oh. So they have given us a clue now. Find all the Toy Story movies. So where title, do you think it's like? Or this? Which one? Or like toy? And then I remove.
Hello, Michael.
Yes. Yeah, continue. I'm listening. I want us
Okay.
to try. I'm just, this sometimes you face at work as well. You didn't get it. You want to try as well. So I'm trying to, help us as well. Me too. I don't know. So we are all
Okay.
learning now, Abby.
Yeah.
So
Where
continue.
title
Uh-huh.
like
Uh-huh.
open parenthesis, open apostrophe,
Perfect. Well done. Well done. Continue. Then percentage, yeah?
not in front, at the back, toy, percentage.
Why is it going to be at the it should be
Because there
at the back.
cannot be anything in front of the word T.
So it should be here now.
Yes,
Yeah?
it should be at the
Okay,
back.
perfect. Oh,
And
well
close
done.
the
I was
parentheses.
calling this place front. So
Sorry, close the apostrophe, the second one.
okay. So I refer to the other one front. Okay, we are missing it now. So we have gotten it now, yeah?
There should be nothing in front of T. So the percentage sign will go to the back.
This one now, not here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's there.
So why is it
Yes,
not
we're in
marked?
order now.
No, it's not the answer then. Okay, let's look at W3 schools. I refer us to, we have to just make research. So we want to look at W3 schools here. You got it
Michael,
as well.
Michael
the
is
cursor is
he got it because I can do the same thing and I'm getting the answer here. Where title like toy percentage.
Okay. All done. So what is happening?
I don't know why yours is not running.
No, it's running. I think what happened is
Remove
because
the semicolon. Remove it. Take the semicolon off.
it's okay. It doesn't matter.
From the first one.
Semicolon simply means that.
From the first one. Try.
Which one?
Let's try.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see that. So
oh,
semicolon. You see what we're
that's
talking about?
semicolon.
Yes, semicolon is the end of the statement. Okay. So if you put semicolon then it means that the stuff ends there. So it's not going to run. Sorry, I didn't see that. So toy. So that's how to do. So the second one now, we are now awake, isn't it? So find all the music directed by John Lasseter. What am I going to do as well? We do the same thing, isn't it? Title like what? John, isn't it? Because it start with John, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And the
Okay.
percentage at the back.
Okay. So we should be fine now, Abby.
Not
John.
title. Not title. Director. Where director? Like
Okay.
we are
Good
working on the
one.
director column.
We are awake. Wow, we got it. Yes. Now, what's the third one? Find all the movies and director not directed by John Lasseter. What are we going to do then? Find
Not
all
like.
But they
Where
said
direct.
find all the movies and director not directed by. So not like, yeah?
Not like.
Good one. Good one. And then lastly, what's it? Find all the what? WAAL iPhone star movies. What are they trying to say there? Find all the WAL. So what are we going to do now? Find all the WAL. It's the same thing now, isn't it? So you just put WAL, isn't it?
What? Your screen is not very clear.
Isn't it? So why is it not working? Star.
What's the query again? What's the question?
Oh, I thought you have the question in your front in SQL boards.
Anyway, you can say it verbally.
So go to star. So what's the star now? Star has meaning, isn't it? As well. So hyphen use anywhere in a string to match a single character only with like.
Oh, a single character, yes.
a single character or not like. So
Okay.
now in this case, let me bring W3 schools for myself. Oh Jesus, where is W3 schools? Because I don't want to be fast enough now. And I'm learning too. So I'm looking for W3.
You can just say what we are looking for verbally.
Oh, wall-g, wall-g. So WALL-G. So look at star. Let's look at like here. So like, did they put iPhone here? No, they didn't put iPhone here. So something like that, the iPhone there. So how are we going to get that? iPhone. Representing a range of characters. So like. So what's the answer now?
An hyphen is just for one character.
Mm-hmm.
Percentage is for a string of characters.
So then as I find all the WAL-star movies. So their question is not clear to me. That's why I'm trying. Oh, sorry, we put not like here. So
My brother Michael, iPhone is actually on the wall dash is one of the names on the title. The wall dash is one of the names on the title. So if we use the same thing that you did before,
title.
where
Yeah, you
title
talk now. So you are getting it now, isn't it? The title, where title now.
like
Perfect.
then
Okay.
percentage in front of the dash. You can take the dash off or you can leave the dash.
Perfect. So we are getting there now. People are, because me, I don't even see the director. I'm just typing. I'm just hoping people will respond and then direct me as well. So which is fine. So we are now in the third stage as well, which is good. So we are in lesson 4, isn't it? Perfect. Good one. So distinct. What is distinct? We know that distinct simply means, for example.
So, Michael, sorry, please, can you go back? I didn't understand what just happened.
Okay.
Is it all iPhone G?
Yeah, it means no. It's just wall iPhone, and then you put percentage. You remember like is. You are trying to look for a pattern as well. So
is it for title?
yeah, it's for title. Yes.
Okay.
Are you on the website as well?
Yeah, I'm just going through it.
Okay, so we are on lesson 4. If you can just quickly, so we are on lesson 4. So this thing simply means that you don't want to repeat the duplicate. So you might have duplicate, but you want to make sure that you don't have the duplicate in your query. So that's what distinct is for. Okay, so we don't need to read through all this. We'll just go through the exercise. Hello. Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Oh, God. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with this.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you've been answering the question now, Mr. Fallon.
Yeah, I've been trying. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's not,
well
as,
done,
it's
well
not as good as, you're talking.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is the next one now. This is the next one. Please, everyone, let's just participate and then let's move on so that we can start doing complex things as well. So which is good. So everybody's been doing well. So which is good. That means we are getting comfortable on how to use database. Using where is one of the powerful things, because I'm going to show us something later on, different issue what people face. It might be where. That's where sometimes you have complex queries where you have to use where and join. It's very important. Where and join is very key things in database related things. So you are getting it all good now. So select star from movies. So you want to select, they say list all directors of Pixar movies alphabetically without duplicate. So what are you going to do? All directors, just say distinct words, because they have already mentioned distinct. Because if we start reading everything here, we are not going to live here. So that's why distinct word director, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we will not repeat duplicate. It means that they just give us all these directors. That's all. So it means distinct.
Order by.
Now, so
they said in alphabetical order, Michael.
Without list all, yeah, hold on, list all the director of Pixar movie without. So what are we going to do now? Order by, yeah. So what are we going to do now? Order by what?
Nothing else. Order by, director.
Director, okay.
Then the default behavior is ascending order.
Okay. So if it's not ascending, we are going to put
then we need to write descending.
Okay, which is DESC, yeah?
DESC.
Okay, perfect. So now the second one is list the last 4 pizza movies. Release order from the most recent to least. List the last 4 pizza movies. Release order from the most recent to least. What they mean is that the recent one to the least one. So what are we going to do? List the last 4 pizza movies. Release ordered from the recent to least. So what are we going to do? So let me do it so that we can see the table. Sorry. I want us to see. I want us to see the table so that we can see it very well.
Sorry, why didn't you put the ascending or descending again? Sorry, I didn't hear
Okay.
that.
Okay, yeah. You can say order by. You
From the
can do.
previous one.
Yeah. Why not? Let me just say Control Z.
Yeah, the default behavior is to order in ascending order. So you don't need to write ascending.
Good.
Yeah, it's not necessary. But if you
No.
want descending, you must write it, DESC.
For people to see,
Okay.
sorry about that. I want us to see the second one, but it's fine. Order by what?
The column name.
Yeah. So that's the first one. I hope we can see everything now. Okay. So the second one, list the last 4 pizza movies released, ordered from the most recent to least. So we are going to look for the recent one, which is year, isn't it?
Sorry, Michael.
Yeah.
What does this thing stand for?
Well, this thing means that you don't want to repeat duplicates. You want just one distinct, unique for each of the. The director they lead so many music there and movies, but they want distinct. So that's why I select one of them, one for each one. You never see repeated and director names there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the state. Okay, so the next one, please. Please. I want us to go back so that we see. Yeah, so we want to see, yeah, where what? Select star from movies. List the last 4 pizza movies. List order from the most recent to list. So we can try where what? Where?
Yeah.
Try.
Trying to see the latest ones are between 2007 to 2012, isn't it? So we don't know, but if the data is large, there's no way we'll know. So we need to use it. You need to
Yeah,
use
but
it.
suppose you have so many years now. So let's go back. What you do is that let's go back to what they said here. So we want to look at year, isn't it? Look at limit here. You see?
Yeah.
We can try limit.
Okay.
But it's year. Do you think it's going to work for us as limit?
Limit will just give us, I think, the last or the top part of it. I don't know.
So me too, I don't have the idea. So where year? You list the last 4 pizza movies released. The last 4 movies are released.
I don't know. Can we use between? Where year is between 2007 and 2012?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that as well. You can do that. But normally you won't have database like that as well. Like you can't use it, but they are just trying to let us use the examples as well. So honestly, to be sincere, I don't even understand their questions. But if you want to get the answer, you can just say this solution, order by here, descending. So they didn't put limit 4. So it's the limit you are going to use. But really, to be sincere with you, you will not find a large database where because if you have a large database, you have to be automating everything. Because if everything changes in database, you can't be going back to your script and saying limit 4, limit 5, limit 6. So in real life, it's not possible. But this one is just for us to practice. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay, hold on. I think, well, what I would have done is read through those tests, because SQL boards, if you look at those tests, they actually explained limits there. you know.
Mm.
So one could have just used that to get the answer. Okay.
Yeah, that's why we have to go back and practice as well. Because if we start reading everything, we won't be able to go far today. So it's simple, but honestly, to be sincere, in real life, you will not be using limit. It's rare. What happens is because when you start doing complex things, for example, if I'm handling something like this, I will not do this. I'll just use date. I'll just use a command in SQL and say there's a rule, because when you get to date, that's when you're going to say, because if year changes, I'll just say, suppose this movie has been updated to 2019 and you have 2019 here. This one will not work because you have already put your script ready. But in SQL, you have a script where you use dates. There's what we call date command. Date command means like there's one for today. There's one you are going to say today, date -7. -7 means that the last 7 days. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's why we are going to move on to dates. That's when you start using it. You not use anything like limit something for dates. These are critical things in SQL where you must know how to manage it. Okay, so you will not be using limit something for dates. They are just trying to let us to use limit to practice it, but normally you use limit for something like alphabetical, something like that. Select top 4 for me. Let me just see a rough estimate of something, but not something that is critical like dates, but they just use as an example. Okay, so continue. List the first five
So,
pieces. Yeah,
so
continue.
Michael, sorry, before you continue, this one's still not clear, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So why did we use descend?
Oh, descend means descending order. So, for example, I
but the recent movie, newly released.
No, sorry, I put it there.
Yeah.
No, they use descend. This is the answer for that one. Sorry.
It's correct. It's correct.
It's
You are descending, meaning that you are coming from
above.
the most recent, all right,
Okay.
and you are going down.
Down.
So
Maybe
descending.
because it's number.
No, descending in when you are talking about descending in terms of years. So
Yeah.
the most recent, for example,
So it
2019.
will be most recent. Okay.
Yeah,
And then
so
going down.
you are going down. Yes,
Okay.
that's why
Okay.
the
In
descent.
numbers. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and the limit 4 means that you don't want to
first
go
4.
beyond, the first 4. Perfect.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think that's a very good command.
Mm.
Right.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Wait, Michael, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
That select title instead of and here is does that comma sound for and, or because I saw select title comma here from movies.
Yeah, I think the reason why they use title and here is the question now, isn't it? List what's the question? List the last 4 Pixar movies released. Order from the most recent. Yeah, I think you can remove titles. It will still work, but because the way they word it as well. But probably what they mean is that put title and year, but title will not affect anything. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So because the year is the critical thing here, so it will not affect anything. Probably. Is that okay?
Hold on. I just want to do something.
Okay. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, you can carry on now.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So list the first 5 Pixar movies sorted alphabetically as well. The first 5 movies. So what are you going to do? It's similar to this one now, isn't it? Order alphabetically. Since we do that, we'll just say the first 5 Pixar movies sorted alphabetically. So what are they trying to do there? First 5 Pixar movies. So we'll just to help us, we'll just say limit 5, ascending. Then what are we going to put here? We can use any title, good.
Title.
And then
Movie.
we can use star as well, but honestly, to be sincere, because they didn't mention column. Do you understand?
Mm.
So, but they want us to know that really is the wordings of their question, but it's fine, okay? But it means select all the table, then order it by title, then limit 5, the top 5. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then list the next 5 Pixar sorted alphabetically. The next 5 pizza sorted alphabetically. So
The next 5.
yes.
After these 5, limit 10.
The next 5, that's tricky, isn't it?
Limit 10.
It's going to bring out 10 options.
10 at a time,
Limit
yeah.
5 to 10.
So is it correct now?
No?
No, it's wrong.
Okay.
You
So
can limit it.
their question is funny as well, but it's okay.
If you read it up, you can limit it and also offset it.
Okay, perfect. So we are
If you
talking
read
about
it up,
offset. So we now say offset what then?
if you limit by 5, you now offset by 5.
Wow.
Limit 5, and then we are listening, sir.
Do we
Offset.
put a comma?
Check, if you check, did you know? Go up a little bit and let's read that. Let's read
Yeah,
that.
people should be reading it in their screen. I'm following you. I don't want to go up. I'm following what you are saying now.
Limit 5, then offset 5.
Offset.
Limit
Because
5, offset 5.
perfect. So are we right now? So what? I'm missing something now. I
Letter
didn't type
S.
it well, isn't it?
Okay.
Offset 5.
Mhm.
So it's good like that. So what's the meaning of offset 5? Mr. Austin, please explain to people so that they can understand, please.
Well, if you read it from the column there, I'm just reading.
Okay.
If you look at the example, the limit number underscore limit offset number underscore offset. That's why I've used that. So
Okay.
then if you let's just read it.
All right. So we are going to read it as well and then practice it. If you find it difficult to get the answer, read it as well and practice. So we'll move on now, please. Simple select queries. So we finished that. I don't want us to spend much time here because we're still going to do a lot. Okay, let's do this one. So we're going to list all the Canadian cities and their populations. This one will be interesting. So list all the Canadian cities and their populations. So what are we going to do? Quick.
Select
Star
city.
from.
City.
Why? City. Comma.
From
Population. Abi? Because it
all the
says
Canadian cities.
and their population. So population. Where? Let's continue. Don't worry.
Where country
Yes.
equals
Okay.
apostrophe
Perfect.
Canada.
Perfect. So let's move on to this next one. So that's it now. Okay. That is select city, select population from that table where country is equal to Canada. Now, order all the cities in the United States by their latitude from the north to south. So what are we going to do? Order all the cities in the United States. So we just say select city. Yeah. Let's look at because I can't see anything. So here, sorry. So that we type everything back. So select all the cities in the United States by their latitude from north to south. So what are we going to do? Select city.
City, comma,
Okay.
comma,
Yes.
latitude, column.
Really? Latitude?
What about United States?
From the table, where country
Okay.
is United States.
Okay.
Where
Comma. Should I say comma as well? And longitude.
we need 2 columns.
Okay.
The question is asking for 2 columns.
Okay.
Where country
Okay. Equal to.
equals apostrophe
Okay.
United States, whatever, whichever way they wrote it. Did they write it in words
I don't even know, honestly.
or US?
Is it US they wrote? I
No,
didn't.
United States. You write your states properly.
States.
United States. No, United States.
Okay, United States.
Yeah.
So we didn't get the answer then, isn't it? But look at the question. Order all the cities. So we have to order the cities, isn't it?
Okay. Order by.
Order by. So we have to remove latitude.
No.
Okay.
No, Michael, go on. Order by latitude.
So we are right now, yeah? So we got it now, isn't it? Order by latitude. So why are we not getting it? Please help me. Do we spell the United States well, Abby? Yes.
We've got it now. The latitude is in ascending order, which is the default behavior of SQL.
Okay, but it didn't mark it in my own side, yeah.
It's not marking it.
Does it mark it for your side? Your side too. Does it mark it as well? Does
Michael,
it mark?
I can see your screen. It was correct in your screen.
How?
No,
How
it's
do you
not
know it's
marking it.
correct?
It was correct. Look at the latitudes. 29, 33, 34, 39, 40, 41. They've been ordered.
Order all the cities in the United States by their latitude from the north to south. So I don't know why it's not order by. Select this from this, where country equal to United States.
Do
So
you have
any
north and
suggestion?
south there?
I don't know.
On
I
the
can't.
table?
So it's you that can see it now. I can't see any table, so I'm just looking.
Okay.
So unless I open another screen here, let me open another screen from SQL boot so that I can see table again.
Michael, why not write another query underneath just to bring up the table again?
It
Leave
won't.
that
I'm
one
not.
intact. Enter. Write another one. Select everything from that table so we can see it.
Okay, let's put asterisk here first, and then okay.
Copy the name of the table.
Let's. It might not work here, but I'm not sure of this. I've not used this.
Okay,
website.
let's try. Copy the name of the table, put it there, select all, highlight it.
It won't run. It's a website, Mr.
Oh, sorry.
You think you're on SQL management?
We can't execute that and highlight and
it's okay.
I think you're correct with your answer. You have, what do you have? We are correct, city and latitude, right?
Order all the cities in the United States by their latitude from the north to south.
Now, if it is not to south, then we need to descend it or ascend it or something.
Okay, probably we should descend it.
Yeah.
Is that your suggestion, sir? Yes. Thank you, sir. Well done. So from north to south. So north means is it higher? Honestly, to be sincere, is just wordings of the question. Everybody is doing well. So me, I don't even know whether it's from north to south or anything.
Because Houston is in the south, isn't it?
Okay. So we are moving on. Is everybody understanding it? Please, if you have question, please, let's rub mind together. Everyone, please. So now, 4, list the 2 largest cities in Mexico by population. List the 2 largest cities in Mexico by population. So what are we? This one is good because it's going to help us list the 2 largest cities in Mexico by population. So what are we going to do?
Select population.
List all the cities west of Chicago, ordered from west. What am I doing?
Where are you reading? Okay, number 3.
Oh, so the number 3. List all the cities of West Chicago, ordered from west to east. So west to east means, is it not ascending now? Which one? So anyway, list all the cities means select city from this where. So we have to look at Chicago. Where city is what? Chicago, isn't it? Ordered from. Okay. Then ordered from west to east. So what should I do now? Tell me, guys. Is it ascending now? So I'm missing something though. So tell me, please.
Can
So
you
what should
ask the question again?
list all the cities west of Chicago, ordered from west to east.
Hey. Can we start by looking at the table again?
Yeah, that's what I wanted us to do. Let me, guys, let me open another screen here to see the table because I'm finding it difficult to see tables, and so we can do it all together. Let me go to lesson. Are we in lesson 4? Yeah. Let me see.
List all the cities west
Okay.
of Chicago.
Oh, I think we are in lesson 5. Sorry.
List all the cities west of Chicago.
Wait to. I don't even know which lesson we are now. Let me check again. I'm just okay. I know where we are now. Okay, perfect.
List all the cities west of Chicago. That should be a longitude thing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on mute.
List all the cities west of Chicago. Honestly, to be sincere,
No.
we have to know
Can we see what's
about.
on the table? Let's see what's on the table. The table gives us any latitude and longitude.
Yeah, I'll check for us.
Let's see.
I think it's about longitude and latitude. So we're going to start all over again. Hold on.
Let's bring up the table again.
Yeah, I'll go.
Table.
I'll open another screen, sir. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello, Michael.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I'm at work, so I need to do some things. So
Okay, it's okay.
You know, I will join you later on.
Okay, it's okay. All right. Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Thanks so much. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's it now.
Now, I think we need to list all the city west. Now, that should be longitude. What's latitude? Is latitude vertical? Oh my God. Or longitude? What's
Okay, for us to move on, to be sincere, it's not a very compulsory. We understand the concept.
Yeah.
So, because we understand the concept is that we are looking for the cities in West Chicago that is ordered by longitude and latitude. So longitude is the one we have to order by, something like that, and then latitude is the one that we have to say. So whatever it is, I don't know about geography, so I'll just give it here. So they said where country like Mexico. What am I doing? I've jumped. So solution. This is it. So select city longitude from this where longitude is less than or of minus this. So don't worry about this, please. This is not where we are going. The purpose is to know about where. Just don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with imparting knowledge on SQL. The main thing we want to understand is using where, which we are getting. Okay. So we move on from there, please. Number 5, move on. So what are you going to do now?
Sorry, Michael, did you do shortcuts?
No, I
Because
just no. There's a solution here. Just click solution. That's all.
oh, okay.
So click solution there, you see it. So
Because I
that's why I
wanted to
don't want you
understand.
to dwell much on it here because we want to do other things as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. So don't worry about that because who cares about -87? But the main thing is that if you are working somewhere, you must understand what your company is doing so that you'll be able to. So for me, I don't even understand west to east, what they are trying to say, longitude and latitude. It doesn't make sense to me anyway. But that's why I prefer, sometimes I try to use different things for us to understand, like W3 skills. But I find that this one is more interactive than W3 skills because you can practice more on it as well. So list the third and fourth largest cities by population. Honestly, I don't know. So, and I'm going straight away. That's it. So we continue. This one is not something I enjoyed. So we go to joins. This is where we should try and practice more and more, because we're going to meet join, group by. We're going to do join and group by is very important for us. So we're going to start with inner join. So we're going to look at this very well. What is the purpose of inner join? So I'll show you something, okay, that happened. I'll just give you a clue. I'll open a website to you, okay? I'll show you something, okay? And then just don't worry, all right? So I'll do this thing now. Oh, I'm going to. So can you all see my screen, please? Okay. So I was doing something, and then recently I was facing something, and then I thought, what am I going to do? So I was writing a long script, so long, but I have to rewrite the script, okay, myself. So now I said, okay, what am I going to do? Let's share knowledge together. So I said, okay, this is my script. This is one of the part of my script. So I just answered the question. You know, some people, they are very brutal. Pram, pram, pram. So I said, what's the problem? So can you tell me? So I was writing something. So it has to do. So it's part of my script. I said, what's the problem here? So that's it. You could see select here. It's very important. That's what I'm doing. Select this thing. I was doing something. And then, so we're talking about, okay, blah, 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 blah. So I accepted with guys, oh, you didn't put something here. So I should have put this thing here. So what am I trying to say? Is that I use join a lot here. You see, full outer join I was using here. You get what I'm trying to say now. So I use this a simple one, okay? But you could see it's long, but as long as you understand the concept, okay? But it depends. You might not be a developer, like probably you are not a, but at least you understand the concept. You get what I'm trying to say. So the main thing I want to share as well is that sometimes you have to join forums to understand things, or you can Google things. If you can't find the answer yourself, you can Google things as well and see. You understand what I'm trying to say? What you can do and blah 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 blah. So Stack Overflow is one of those things that you can use to Google your problem. You don't need to join the forum first. First Google it. Is someone having the same problem before? You understand what I'm trying to say? Can I solve the same problem with someone that has had the same problem before and they have given the solution? You might go to, it's not only Stack Overflow. Microsoft also has their own forum base where you can ask questions or look at other people's questions, and then you can quickly solve what you're facing as well. So inner join as well, you might have problem at the beginning when you're trying to join table. Try to read as well and you get it quickly. So inner join simply means that you have two tables, but they have a common ID, but you can join the two tables together because they have common ID. So that's why we use inner join. So, and I showed us last week that this is how inner join worked. So if you have the screen here, and I opened to us last week about, we did set, every one of us did set in secondary school. If I'm right, we did what they call it, is this set? They call it set.
Venn diagram.
Yeah, Venn diagram. So we have intersect and everything like that, subsect and all this thing. So the one that is common is inner join. So I want to open W3 schools again so that we can do it here. Blah 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 blah. I need to do that and show it to us. It's very important to do it. If we don't do it, it's not good. So we are going to go to inner join here, okay? Join is the same thing as inner join, so don't worry. You see what is happening there? They put it here that you have table one simply means the first table you wrote, like if you say select star from table one, that is the left one, okay? Because you start, you normally write something from left to right, isn't it? You don't write from right to left, you write from left to right. So because you're writing from left to right, if you say select table A, select from table A is your left table, okay? So that when you are writing your code, you know what table you are referring to, okay? So in this case, table one is the left one, table two is the what? Is the right one. But in inner join, if you use inner join, you are saying anywhere you find common ID, they have both common ID. Pick everything that is in that row and join them together, okay? That's what it means for inner join, okay? Because when we are practicing in that SQL boot, you'll be able to understand, okay? So that's inner join for you. So we're going to practice with it. Okay, so they explain here, inner join keyword select records that have matching values in both tables. So if they don't have matching values, it's not going to add them. So we are going to practice now first with inner join. Okay, here. So we have two tables. They gave us two tables here. We see there's ID here, isn't it? They have two ID. You could see that they have two ID. That means they have common thing to join them together, isn't it? They have common thing to join them together, common column to join them together. So we want to, is it find the domestic and international sales for each movie. So what are you going to do? We want to do inner join, isn't it? So we are going to say what? Now, the name of the first one is what? This is table 1. This is what? Table 2. Box office. Movies. So we have movie ID here. We have ID here, isn't it? Then we have another ID here. This is a query result, sorry. So find the domestic and international sales for each movie. So how are we going to do it, please? Inner join. Let's read it. He said, even though I've explained, yeah, they said inner join is a process that matches rows from the first table and the second table, which have the same key as defined by the on constraint. So when you are writing, you say select column this from, let's say, my table, inner join another table. You have to now use on the common ID equal to this same common thing. So sometimes the ID might have different names. Sometimes they don't have different, they have the same name, or sometimes they don't have the same name. But the main thing is that you know that they have common ID. You can join together. Is that okay? So in this case, they use the same name anyway. Another ID. Sometimes they might not have the same name, but you know that they have the same ID. You see their numbers as well and say, oh, means that they have the same ID number. So in this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 14. In this case, we have 5, 1 to 7, 2. So we want to join box office and title together. So what are we going to do? We're going to start it together now, isn't it? So we're going to say select what now? We're going to say select star or what? Find the domestic and international sales for each music. So
Sales.
yes,
Domestic and international what? Sales.
sales for each movie. So what are we going to do?
Does any of the tables contain sales?
Yes, one contain domestic sales here, and the another one contain international sales. You see box office here at your right hand. You see international sales, domestic sales. Do you see now? But they said find the domestic and for each movie. So we have.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we need the domestic sales column and the
Okay.
international sales column.
Okay. Okay. So what are we going to do now then? For each movie. Now, what happened is this, I'll explain to us, is that even though you have domestic sales here, you have international sales here, you don't have domestic sales here, you don't have anything, isn't it? So, and you have 5 here. They now say find the domestic. So the answer is simply what then? Their question is not really straightforward.
Michael,
Yes.
does this call for a table join? The two columns we want.
It doesn't call.
The two columns we want are in just one of the two
It doesn't
tables.
call. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So it doesn't. International sales, isn't it? International sales and domestic sales from box office.
Both of them are in.
Yeah, in box office.
Just one table.
Yeah, box office. So I think it's expecting us to do something. It still wants us to work with music. So even though, but they have common ID, but they still want us to join together, even though their question is not this. So we have to
So
Probably join.
is there anything we can do to bring out the IDs or something that is common to both of them?
Yeah, that's what we can do that, but they didn't ask that question. So their
Okay.
question is not straightforward, but we can do it now. So what they are trying to say is probably we are going to join them. Do you get what I'm trying to say now?
Mm.
Yeah, but the question is not direct because they have the same thing. You get what I'm trying to say? So we are still going to join them then. Okay.
Everything we want is in one table.
Yeah, but it's okay. So we're going to say from movies. So movies is like kind of table A, like first table, which is the left one. Okay, I'll remove this semicolon. And then we'll
Mhm.
say inner join. We can use join. Join and inner join are the same thing. Okay. So sometimes some people use join, some use inner join. So I'll use inner join. Okay.
Mhm.
Now that is their rules. And I say inner join the second table, which is what? Boss office. Now,
Inner join first table.
no, it's going
First
to be
table on second table.
second table. It's going to be second table because the first table is the left one, which is this one. You see, the first one. I wrote it first. You see now.
Okay. Movies.
I can rewrite it and say boss here as well. But if I say
Yes.
boss office, I will say inner join movies. Okay. So I can
Yes.
change it, but you can write it both way. But the first one that you wrote is your left one. Okay.
Yes, you've written the left. Yes.
So I can, okay, let's rewrite it in our way. I don't care. But they might say, oh, why did you do that? But it depends on how. But I can write it that way. Inner join movies. Yeah. Then I'll now say on. I'll now say on ID. I will now say movies ID. You can write it in. You can write anyone first, but as long as I say movies dot ID
Dot.
equal to box office dot what? Dot movie what? Movie underscore ID. So that's the answer. But they may not like it, probably because I wrote it this way, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Probably they want us to write the left one first, which is movies. Okay. So I can change this one to box office. But it doesn't matter, honestly, to be sincere. You get what I'm trying to say? So it doesn't matter. But probably because they are using example join here, probably using the join query is same thing as inner join. We can come the first of the join that we introduce the inner join, but they might want us to use join as something. Let me see if we have not done anything wrong. Movie, did I get it right? Movies dot ID.
Which one is the matching column, Michael?
Yeah, movie ID and ID. You could see ID here. The movie movie underscore ID. That is the matching column. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Domestic says on iPhone, international says from what? Movies, then join box office on, yeah, we are right, movies.id, go to box office dot movie underscore ID. So I don't know why it's not giving the answer, probably. Domestic underscore sales, comma, international. Did I spell it right? Yes. The underscore say from movies, join. So I don't know why it's not saying the correct answer. Probably the computer is sick of me, isn't it?
No, well, I think your answer is good. What answer? I mean, if we.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just it's already giving the answer here now, isn't it?
Giving you the domestic sales and international sales.
So if you want to know that I'm right, you just put an ID here. You can say
or a title.
Yeah, let's.
We can even select title, domestic sales,
no, it's
international
already
sales.
correct. It's already correct as well. Yeah, but we can put title as well. You're right. I think they
Actually,
require
we
title.
can't associate
No,
the
they
sale
require
figures with
title.
any title.
No,
Exactly.
they require title. Yeah, they require title.
Yeah, so we can see now. Yeah.
Yeah, find the domestic. So, but the main thing is that you can change it the way you like. But the main thing is that you can, because I don't want us to be limited to what they say here. We just have to understand it. So it's still going to be the same thing. Okay. So let me copy it. Copy it and then see if it's going to work back again from movies. So anyway, show the sales number for each movie that did better internationally than the domestic one. So the main thing is that you have to find the one that is greater, isn't it? So what are we going to do? Show the sales numbers for each movie that did better internationally rather than domestically. So what are we going to do? We have already put this here, which is fine. So we are going to put where clause because it said where something is greater than. So we are going to put better than where international. We'll say where international sales is greater than.
Yeah. Domestic sales. If we are right.
Domestic, yeah. Where? Where's where? I didn't put where there. So we should be fine now. Okay. So it's basically we are doing inner join. Then list all the movies by their ratings in descending order. So do we have ratings here? So we just say by their ratings. So we just say in descending order, list all the orders by their ratings in descending order. So what are we going to do?
Then we order everything by rating descending. Order by rating descending.
Order by rating descending. Okay. So we're all done for that. But
again, we would like this rating to appear in our final output, the result. So we can as well put rating among the columns.
We should put rating. Okay.
Otherwise, we won't get to see it in the output.
So rating. So this 8.5, 8.4, 8.3, 8.2, 8.1, and everything. Okay. All right. We'll continue. That's inner join for you. Inner join, the way they present it here, it looks so simple, but it's not like that. Oh God. It looks
Michael.
simple. Yes.
Sorry, Michael.
Yeah.
I have a question that has been bugging me for weeks.
Yeah, tell me that.
How do you know when to do inner join?
Okay, thank you.
If you have a question comes your way. How do you know if it's asking you for inner join or right join or left join? How do you decide that?
Yeah, okay, thank you. So now, how will you decide that? For example, I have 3 tables, okay? And in the 3 tables, I only want to see the data that are connected alone. For example, I have name, first name, last name, date of birth, what I eat, what I don't like, what I like. And then in another table, I have my NI number, I have my salary, I have everything. That's another table. And then you have another one as well. It has now these are 3 tables. Now you want to use inner join to join them together. So if, for example, I say I only want to know my personal details, so that means I need only my NI and everything, but something must connect them. Number one, it depends on how they design the table. Some people, they use what we call automated generated ID. So they will use it to connect table. Some might use their NI number to be the what do they call it? The primary key. Primary key is the ID we are trying to say is the common key between them. But the main thing is that if you want to know, it is that just know the definition that what is common. it will always come. Like it depends on what you want, but
Okay,
you should.
Michael, I
Yes.
understand all that. I know there has to be a matching column
Mhm.
that will form the basis of joining the two tables.
Tables. Yeah.
In what circumstance? Sometimes I hear a question,
Okay.
can you select, find this and that and that and that? And then I look and I see that the pieces of information I need are on separate tables. So I know there will be a table join. But
And yeah,
what is the criterion for
they
determining if
always
it's
okay
going
for
to the middle?
for
Is it
example,
going to the inner or left or
okay,
right?
a less
It's not
okay.
clear.
Okay, I will explain to you. A left join, okay, let's see. Inner join means select what is common there. That is, if they don't have common key related, like this one now, select if they don't have anything common, that means that the tables have different unrelated data, but some have related data somewhere. You choose what is common, but left join simply means that you take what
I
is common.
know what
So
is everything from the left table and then the
yeah.
matching values between the two.
Mhm. So you
If
are
it's
talking
right,
about
everything on the
circumstances.
right table and the
Mm,
matching values between the
okay.
two.
Mm. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
as I will give you
Inner
an
join
example.
only the matching values.
So I'll give you
I
an example.
know, but deciding on which one to do.
You have to decide because
How do we know that what we did now is right? Did that question, how did we know
be-
that that
because it's a
question
question for
called for
you.
inner
Is
join, not left join?
no, because we are doing the exercise. Normally, for example, if you have something project to do, you will be able to know which one is going to be inner join you want. You will know which one that fits inner join. You understand what I'm trying to say? But
Is it
for
an
example,
instinctive thing? Instinct.
no, it's not really instinct. For okay, let me give you an example now. Suppose I'm your customer, okay, and I said, please, this is my database. I want you to query what is there for me. I only want to get this info, okay, that I want. This is the data I want, okay. Some of them may have many columns, but you want the one that has the common ID. The main thing is that you can decide to use any one, but the main thing is that if you have to understand what your client want, okay. If they say they want this and you give them and you say outer join and you go and do outer join, okay, and because outer join will include some things that are not related, isn't it? So you just know what they
Mhm.
want before you decide. Since you already understand it, you just be able to. There's no magic there. You understand what I'm trying to say? There's no. It depends on what you want. Let me just put it that way.
Okay.
It depends on what you want. So, for example, now, if I have, I don't know how to put it, but it just depends on what you want. Like left join or right join or you know inner join and everything. Remember, left join is not just left join. Left join is just simply the table that you one, table two. It can be any table. You can choose anyone to be any table to be left or anything. You get what I'm trying to say? We
Yes,
only call it
everything
left
from the left table.
but it's still recognized by table name. So I can decide to say this boss office is not the right one. The boss office is the left table. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But it
Mm.
depends on the information you want. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The left table is for us to understand what we are doing. You understand? Left table to
Yeah.
right table. So if I decide to say boss office is my left table now, that means the table one is the left table, even though it's right here. I decide to write it first. So if I decide to write this first, it's my left table. So I will have to just think, this is my left table and it has to add to this. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Left table always happen, most of the left join happens when you want to, for example, you have everything that is important for you in that left table, but you want to join common thing in that right table. You just say left join means that put what is common between what is in my left table, include it in my left table, and put everything together that's not related from my left table to that table. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you are trying to say, I don't need most of the things in the right table. You understand? You get what I'm trying
Okay.
to say now? I just want to
Yes.
include it as well. And then what is not there is going to be null, 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 null. It means that it's not important. It's not important. Null means that it's vacant. You don't. So that's how it works. You will just get used to it and so on and so forth. There's no. You just name box office can be.
Yes.
Remember, you're not going to be dealing with two tables. You'll be having three tables, four tables. So if you have three tables, four tables, so you can decide to list anyone as as left table. Left table simply means, as I said, it means the first table that you want to use. Now you only join two. So for example, if I have three tables now, I will first say join this one on this one, okay? Then on this one. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Let me give you an example, okay? Let me give you an example so that you understand what I'm trying to say. So let me give you my example here. Oh, myself. I'm just giving my own. Okay, this is what I wrote. So I'm trying to join four tables here, probably, but I'm trying to use full outer join. This is the first one. This one is not a good example. No, this one is not a good example for me. I use only one here. But the main thing is that you join them. So when you join first one first, you now say again inner join. So let's do it together here. It's better, honestly, to be sincere. We join three.
Michael, it may be too advanced. Don't worry, I've joined three tables before.
So that's okay now. Yeah. So the main thing is that on and what's related and what's not related. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's really left and right, left and right. So just don't worry about that one and so on and so forth. So, but the main thing is that even if you mistakenly use full outer join, you always check your results first. When you check your results first, is it what I want? You know, you just don't query. You look at your results. Is it what I want or what I don't want as well? So that's the key thing. So have we finished that one? So we are now in left join, right join, and full join. So left join is the same thing as left outer join. Right join is the same thing as right outer join. Do you understand? So left join, as we said, is about a common some common ID between two tables, and then adding what is the first table, which is the left one, to the other one. So in this case, you see they don't have the same length of columns, but you want to do something there. They have what is related, building and building name. They have almost similar ID. Did you see now? Everybody can see now. But we want to join them together. So once they find the list of all buildings that have employees. So what are we going to do? We do the same thing now, isn't it? All the buildings that have employees. So this one have name. So we have to use name here and so on and so forth. So let's do it together. Can we do it?
All the buildings.
Yeah. Find the list of all buildings that have employees. So I think we have to use Becky and name, isn't it? Select name, if I'm right. Then we'll now say inner join, isn't it?
Name and building.
Okay.
What's on the other table? The one on the left.
Okay, building name and capacity.
So building name, building column.
Okay. So
where do they match? Building.
No, because the building name will be the ID. You could see the building here, the column, which is the ID here, IE, IE, IE. You will see they have common IE, 2E, 2W. So this will be the ID we are going to use. Inner join. Yes. Inner join what? Inner join the second name, which is the buildings. Don't worry. Buildings.
Okay. I can't see your screen.
You can't see. I thought you can you see? You can't see anything.
I can't see the query you're writing.
Okay, it's fine. But you can see the screen at least.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Inner join buildings. Let me see if anyone is not asking me any question. Let me see. Okay, it's fine. Hold on. Oh, someone is asking a question. Okay. So don't worry about the latitude. Someone say, oh, latitude, I see. Oh. But don't worry. I think you should not worry about the concept where they are trying to say latitude and longitude. The main thing is to understand where. It's about filtering your record in the tables. Okay. So we're going to say inner join buildings on Then what are we going to do now? On what? Buildings dot what? Building name
Mhm. Equals
equals to, yeah,
employees
employees
dot
dot
building.
building. Okay. So what happened now? As is it all? They have employees. So we are now going to say what?
We need
Where,
order. Oh, where?
isn't it? That's employees, isn't it? Or I don't know. Let's select, list all the buildings where, mhm, because he hasn't given us the full answer now. Oh, yes, we are right. Employees does building. Where name. Mhm. Find the list of all buildings that have employees. So I
Oh,
can say it's not null. I'm not sure if it's going to accept it, but I'm just doing an advanced stuff. Right? But it's not null, so probably I'm not sure if find the list of that have employees. I don't know why it's doing that. Should be named there. For me, that's how I would have written it, but I don't know what it's trying to say. So buildings dot building name equal to employees. So I don't know what we are doing or where name is not null. So I shouldn't do that.
oh yes, yes, Michael. I think you've got it. Where name is not empty, not null.
Yeah, but it's not saying the answer. I might want to do it another way, but it's fine. So just let me see what I can do.
Michael, do we need
Yeah.
a right join here? Could it be a right join? Because we don't want to miss any name in the employees table. So we will ask SQL to return everything that is in the right
Yeah, my
table
mind is in the you are right, right join. So it should be right
and
join.
only the matching ones
Yes,
from the other
right join.
table
You are
so
right.
that we don't miss any name.
Yeah, it's right join. I agree totally. I agree. But it's still not giving us the answer, isn't it? So let's see now. Name right join buildings on building. So maybe we should not put.
Oh, Michael, sorry. I think I'm wrong. Just look at the top. Only left join is supported in the exercise below.
So
So
it's
it's
left join.
looking for left join, not right.
Which exercise? Okay, since Abraham is Somali, only the left is supported in the exercise below. Yeah, even if
So
it's left join. So
so that
left join
question,
buildings. Yeah.
so left join, we don't want to miss any building name.
Uh-huh. Where, because we have selected it, so if you don't want to even miss name, we don't even to say where now, because already we have said select name. We are not limiting left join buildings on building name. So let's check solution. I don't know. Where is the solution? That's the solutions.
1E and 2W. Is that
Is
the
it,
output it gave us?
that's what it gives though. Distinct.
The other ones should be there too because there's an employee.
I don't understand why you say that, but let's leave it that way.
Can I see the query? Michael, I can't see the query.
Is it select distinct building? So it's using unique one from employees. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I think I'm going to. So people should practice from this website if you want to practice, but I don't think it's still right.
No.
Sorry to say. Sorry. I
No.
think I miss, but it's good for us to. I think they are doing it in their own way, but it's not what they put left joint. They say distinct. I'm surprised it says distinct because we had thought we were doing inner joint, but it's fine. It's just one of those things we have to. So let's book back to our W3 skills. Oh my God, I'm disappointed in this website. Sorry.
It's getting complex now.
No, it's not complex. It's just not. It's not. What they
Look,
did there is not reasonable.
I think they moved out of join and
Yeah, but we've done this thing now before, Mr. Austin. Yes, we did it before. So let's move on here to the main website that I want us to use before we start doing other things, man. So we're going to start. So so we're going to continue. Let's practice here, okay? So let's practice left join here. Let's use correct website join. Now we have two tables here. Do we all see it here? So practice it now. Let's try it ourselves. We have two tables here. Customer ID, they have even given us select customer. I think we did this last week. Left join. We select what is in there. Remember, all what is common here, table here, and do it here. So I think my best thing is for us to practice with our database here. Because if you don't practice here, there's nothing that can take away that knowledge. So it's better to do it here, please. I've had enough of that SQL, but it's annoying sometimes. Sometimes if you follow some things, because it's really not practical what it's saying. So we're going to use tables here. Please, everybody should drop their email because I'm trying to prepare materials for Tableau as well. So if you drop it, the reason why I'm saying is because what I want to give is strictly for training purpose, and I'm sending it privately. So if you have given your email, it's fine. I will send it. I'll try and compile them when it's ready. And I'm going to give, because I have a course I bought in Udemy, but there's another file I have. That one you cannot access because my account on Udemy. But I have another file I'm going to get from somewhere that is exactly the same thing, so that when I'm doing the Tableau with you, you can refer to your video yourself. So that one is going to be a file you are going to be playing on your PC as well, so everybody can have the replication as well. So if you're having problem, and apart from that, I'm going to send a material, another good materials for us, which is good, is something that I want to share with you, and you're going to know about Tableau very, very well. You're going to be comfortable using it as well, and you're going to be using it. You're going to use it because you have so many examples there. They will be teaching you, click this, you understand it. Please, if you have not dropped your email, send. If you don't want people to see it on the Telegram, please send it to me, and I'll save it as well, and I'll let you know when I finish everything, and I'll send it to everybody. Okay, it's very important. I'm still trying to get the last bit of it, which is the video file. If I can get the video file, I want to send everything to everybody straight away. Okay, so that's it. Praise the Lord. And then so we go for this one. We want to look at what to join here, so that we do left join. Let's do left join. Let's look at tables that has the most. So someone will lead here. Dami will lead this one here, how to do inner join, so that at least, let's see column here. We have production documents here. Not sure if this one is the right key. We can use this one, isn't it? Document node. Let's look at production culture. Does it have culture ID here? Does it have culture ID here? It doesn't have, so we won't use this one. I want us to use someone that has, because I'm not used to this database before, so I'm not sure which one to use. This one has person has address ID, which is good. Let's look at another one that has address ID. Person does address. Let's look at person.password. No. Person does business identity. No.
are we still going to have the insert to address?
Yeah, we are going to do it now.
Okay.
Let's even do it now, because let's do insert to, please. Let's do insert to. It's better to do it today and leave it. Now, one of the things we are going to do is this. I will teach you what to do. If you are, because it's very good, so that I won't forget. Okay, we have what we call, what is the assignment again? Which one are we going to use the table for? Which one, Mr. Austin? There's one.
Person.address.
Person.address. Perfect. So what you will do next time, if you want to quickly help yourself, so let me teach you the shortcut. Just right click on SQL. It's different in Oracle. Right click it, okay? If you're having problem, just say right click, go here, and then you will see your answer, okay? Okay. Script table as Isato. So I'll just say new query. So it's a shortcut I'm showing to you.
Interesting.
Hold on for me. Can we all see it? Can we all see it now? Hello? Can you all see it now? So what did you see? That's the answer to your question. So in case you're having problem, want to do something, sometimes you want to do something and you are finding it difficult how to do it. Just right click, say inserto. So you are letting SQL to generate it for you. You don't need this go sometimes. You just don't worry about go, but you just want this one. So you can now insert what you want here. So you see where you have address here. It means NVARK means that you need a character there. So you could see this is the address. Okay. So person.address, insert into person address line 1 means it's a character. So I can say Aberdeen. I'm supposed to put a code there, isn't it? I'll just say a code there. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then this one again, I can say Aberdeen 2, whatsoever. So you should do this one this way, sorry. So all this one, I just put Aberdeen 2. I'm just putting any name there, so quotes. Are we getting it now? So it's just don't worry about this less than, because the rules simply means like, we already know the rules like values, this, so you can do this. To make it easy, when you want to write it, don't just put comma Aberdeen 2. The city also means you can put city London. You see now that they didn't put ID there, isn't it? Did they put primary key? No.
No primary key.
So in case you are in the future, you are trying to do something, this is a shortcut way. Okay, but normally if you know the rules, like when we say insert into the table, then address 1, address 2, these are the column name. Don't worry, you don't need to change this one. This one is fine already. Oh, we have to change it to, I've forgotten address 1. No, this is how it is. We don't need to change it. So then state ID. So province ID, I don't know what is there. So integer. So I'm going to put a number. Number doesn't require just 456. So it's an integer. So I'm going to just write 456 there. This one is also a postal code. It's a character as well. I'm going to write SE145TT. So I'll put a code there. Then what else? Geography. I don't know about geography. What am I going to put here? So we can look at the sample. If you want to look at the sample, you can do there. You go here, right click, okay. You just say, you can say design, or you say select top 1000 rows. Select top 1000, it's going to give you another one that is going to let you see the sample. So I'll now run it now. Where is it? Top 1000 rows. So it just come up automatically. So I'll just go to where it is now. Which one are we doing now? Is it
Geography.
so? Where is geography? I can't see it though.
Spatial. I think it's a spatial location.
Okay, spatial location. So who want to type all this? Okay.
What if we just put a number or something? Okay, well,
I don't know which one to put, so I don't know what location is trying to say. So that's why I try to. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I don't know if it's America. I don't want to receive this unnecessary error.
error. Okay.
Good. Let's put a number there. So what number do you think we can put there?
Probably 3344.
3344. Perfect. So comma, isn't it? So unique identifier. Unique identifier. We don't need it, but we'll leave it blank. Okay.
If that column will accept null values.
No, it will not. So I don't know what number to put there. So if you look at it, it's kind of a generated this thing. So we'll leave it blank for now. Let's see what's going to happen. I've not done that before anyway. So date time. So we can put what date? Let me see the date format. So we can put any dates. I just want us. Control V. So we are fine now.
You know, you left row ID blank. So is there not going to be a problem there?
Where's row ID?
The
Yeah.
row
Yo, I haven't put it there. It's
left
true.
it blank. So
No, I should be. Yeah, I don't know how to undo that. Comma.
come on, yeah.
Invalids, inters.
Then the date, if you look at the date, because there's a separation between the day and the time.
Operand type is int is incompatible with geographical. So we have to put the numbers.
Okay.
So that's it. I don't really like all this. I'm not a American guy. No, I
Uncle,
think
why don't we create a simple table just for demonstration purpose
Exactly.
and then enter values into it
no, let's try this and then we'll go.
using
So
insert into.
we've done it now. So conversion field when converted. Okay, let's
remove the hey, don't go yet. Please remove the other one I think you left something empty. Can you add something to it?
conversion field when converted from a character to a string. Yeah, I think what happened here is that we don't. Hey, what I can do is in this table. Yeah, I don't know why it puts special location here. Do we put postal code? We put the postal code. Probably we should use number here. 5466 as well. I'm just guessing. See, yeah, you want to say something? What do you say?
If we have errors like that, for example, like what you had just now,
Yeah.
what do you need to read? Can you read those lines and
Yeah, you have to
locate
read
the
it.
problem?
It said conversion fade when converting from a character to string, line 4. So you go to line 4. So which one is line 4? You see, this is line 6 on my below, so I'll go up.
Line 4 of the values or the insert info?
Yeah, line 4. No, I think it's sometimes the PC doesn't even give you the right thing. So let's do it again. It will say sometimes it depends. So the error might not come from there. It might just be around it. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So you have to be able to know what you are doing to be able. Let's use simple one as someone has said, because I'm not used to all this postal code. I'm sorry. So we'll try another one. I have another table here. Or let's look at another table that is
person schema, person table.
okay. Let's see. That one is longer, so I'll just run away.
Is
If
it
it's
long too?
okay.
Oh dear.
Finish tomorrow.
Okay. Which one? Oh,
If you go to the human resources schema, one of the tables there.
human resources
is,
shift, probably. This one is fine. This one is fine, isn't it?
This one, a few columns. A smaller number of columns.
Okay. So now say insert to script. But you can type this, but because of time, insert to new query editor, and then we can quickly type it. Name, DBO name. Then we'll put start time. So you can put name there. So what's the name we want to put there? So if I want to look at the example, so that you can look at the example, select top 1000, and then you'll be able to see what's the example of day, evening. So you could see, I want to even put Michael there. Okay, day, evening, night. So I'll just put night there in case night, we'll put time, we'll put end time and modify dates. Is that okay? So that's fine. So I'll just put night, command night. Night. Is that okay? We'll remove this. That's why you don't like to use this because it's waste of time. All this less than is time, absolute waste of time, honestly. But for our benefit purpose, in case we are doing large this thing, you have to just quickly use it sometimes to quickly do what you want to do. Night, and then I've done something wrong. I haven't quoted it. The next one is what? Is time. So I'll just put 15:00, comma, end time, start time, Abby. End time 19:00. And then what's the last one? Modify date. So modify date is what date? 2019. Abby? 2019 0802. So we should be fine.
I think those dates and times need to conform to the format. All those 0000.0000, all those zeros.
Does it have 000?
There are so many zeros. They want it. Michael, why don't we create a simple database? We can use the create command to create something to play with now.
We are doing insert
it will
now.
be easy. Okay. Yeah, we can create one and then insert things into it.
It's true, I know, but
okay,
because of the assignment we want to do, isn't it? So let's do it that way. I don't think it might even, when we finish, it might say constraints, because if we don't have permission, let's see how it goes. And that's where we're going to start learning how to assign database. Incorrect syntax near something. So something's wrong somewhere. Let's troubleshoot it together. So we have night 15:000. So incorrect syntax. Why incorrect syntax? Night.
Because the date modified is still not in the right format.
Oh, I thought I copied it now. Isn't it?
Date modified, the last column.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I have typed. Probably, maybe I'm feeling tired. Oh, what am I doing? Date modified is this one. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, I caught it.
Yeah. Okay.
There should be end date as well.
Yeah, end date. So we can put 19 there. Okay. But still giving error now, isn't it? So as Brian Shugudi has said, incorrect syntax near something. So I don't know why
Are
it's
we in the right database?
yeah, we're in the right database now.
Not the schema, the database at the top.
This one.
Michael, I can't see everything in your screen.
Yeah, Adventure Works is the right database.
Adventure Works, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there's an error there. That 15.
yeah.
I hate all these date and time formats.
Yeah, that's why you have to learn how to work with it later on when we are formatting things like because that's the complex part of it, especially when you are working with people that has UTC time, something like that. Because it's the I don't know why it's doing that, but probably 15 to probably maybe he wants us to put in quotes. I don't know. Might be, but this one as well in quotes. Yeah, everything has to be in quotes probably.
Oh, no, those things are numbers. They are digits.
Yeah,
They don't need to be in quotes. So
that's it. But it's
it's
giving.
only text input or text output that
You're
should be
right. You're right.
quotes. Remove
Because
them
I don't
from
know,
15, in front of 15, at the back of the 0.
but it's still giving error now. That's why I'm trying to see why we are.
Keep removing. They are still there. Digits are never in quotes. Remove. Look, 9.
Yeah, what am I
Okay.
typing? I'm tired though.
The 9 is gone.
Yeah, don't
19.
mind me.
Aha. Remove.
Eh,
Okay.
Okay, so why is this one?
Maybe we should go and maybe we need to go and find out ourselves.
So 15, no, it's okay. Let's do it together. So night, we want to insert, at least it goes there, values, night, yes,
Start
then
time.
start time. So
End
normally if
time.
I want to say start time, I can say date.
Did you execute this last statement?
Yeah,
This last query?
which one? Now I want to do something. Why is doing that? I want to do something.
Okay.
Maybe it's going to, don't worry about what I'm doing. I want to see why it's doing that. Dates. It should be, it even give you another one. Columns are dates, per date time. You can say get dates. But we are looking at time anyway. But it's supposed to, I don't know why it's giving the error. Or let's leave it for now. Let's just try.
Michael, but we've removed those quotes.
Yeah, we removed the quotes.
After we removed the quotes, did you try to execute again?
Yeah, we try it now. We don't have quotes before. We don't have quotes already before. We don't have any codes before, so it's still giving the error. It's putting a mark there. You see, let me put it back, 15. So,
Execute now.
okay. Incorrect it as near. Okay, let me put 300.
Right click that small red line there.
Incorrect it as the same error is giving now. Incorrect it as near this. So values 9, but it's not giving error here. It's giving error here. Something is wrong. Start time. Let me look at. So we'll go here. Go to design. Let's look at design there. And then we'll get there by God's grace. I want to see.
That's the same error I've been having. I've been having error with time, and that's the reason I asked for it.
Michael,
Yes.
check very well to make sure it's not a semicolon instead of a colon.
No, it's not a semicolon. Don't worry.
Okay.
So name start time 7. Okay, let's just say timestamp. I don't want to change it, but times 7. So what you will do next time? Okay, so let's solve it now then, probably. So since we are finding problem, we just say incorrect syntax near this times 7. So someone will go to Google. So let's do it together. So we do it together. Is that okay for us? So we solve it together. I would rather want us to solve it together perfectly. So go to Google. That's how we're going to solve it now. So, hello. So we say incorrect syntax near SQL error time. I just see 7. So the first one that comes is, okay, let's see. This one, and this one is not related. So near time, incorrect syntax near this SQL error time. Yeah, it's time. So I want to look at why it's doing that.
Oh dear.
Use incorrect syntax near this error. You need quotation marks around your date. So it said they need quotation time around the date, but is your date variable? No, from date time. So let's put
Okay. Quotes around the date.
it's okay.
Michael,
Yes,
Michael,
yes.
there's a problem. After the end date, there's no
Oh,
comma.
So we should be fine now. So don't worry, it's working. So the problem now is we don't have permission to insert something. Cannot insert duplicate key row night. So let's put nighter. Let's see. So we are able to insert. So
Beautiful.
so yeah, normally the rules, as I said last week, means that you have to put quotes around values. Sorry not to say that anyway, but I think I was saying it last week, most of the time it requires quotes, probably when we're looking at it. But sometimes we forget because variable normally when you are doing developing stuff, you don't put quotes. But when you're inserting values, you put quote on it, even though it's a number or it's not a number. Is that okay?
Is this not because this is a date and time thing? We are combining date and time.
No,
together.
everything.
That's why
You have to you have to quote everything. Sorry. Because I mentioned it last week, but because I'm in a I just don't know what's happening. So hold on. Let me show it to you in W3 schools, in the rules there. Because I showed it last week on W3 schools. Is that okay? So now look at it now before we move on. So W3 schools, W3 schools. Look at what they said here. So I showed you last week then. So SQL, thank you, Jesus. Insert into, so sorry, my computer is slow tonight, so it doesn't normally slow like that as well. Did you see 406? Even though it's a number, okay, okay. So don't worry. So that's it. Is that okay? So most things you want to do insert to. We have put numbers there. There are many examples like that as well. Let's see. Let me see what example we can use. So in what we have done before we close, let us do quiz, please, a little bit. Okay, we'll do quiz to understand. Then we close. We'll know that we are able to do something. Is that okay? Let's do it up to 25 and see, please. And I'm not going to answer anything. I want us to see. Please, let's cooperate. Say it, think about it, and then let's do it together, okay? Is that fine?
Mhm.
It's a simple one for us. So I will not say the answer so that you can do it. Don't worry, it's not time. So insert the missing statement to get all the columns from customers table. What will you do? What will we say?
So select, you know.
Select.
Say select. But this is not where I'm not even, this is not where I'm going to, but we'll get it. So
Okay.
submit answer. This is not where I'm looking at. Exercise 2. It's going to take a long time. Let's do this one next week. Is another one I want us to do because we have to finish this next week, but there's another one I'm looking for. This one will take us a long time and we have to finish as well. There's another one I'm looking for. Is a quiz I want to give to us. No, not this one. Sorry. It's not. Is it a size? Is it quiz? Is it which one is quiz? Let's hold on. You can't just go. No. Oh, okay, I think it's this one. Probably. Okay, let's go. Can't find. I can't find. I have to look for it until next week. Oh, start the SQL quiz then. Okay, it's this one. So let's start. What does SQL stand for? Please.
There. So structured query.
Okay.
Language.
So if you get everything right, we are moving forward to the next quiz next week. So which SQL statement is used to extract data from database?
Select.
Select.
Okay. Which SQL statement is used to update data in database?
Update.
Update. Good. Which SQL statement is used to delete data from database?
Delete.
Which SQL statement is used to insert new data into the database?
Insert into.
With SQL, how do you select a column name first name from a table name called persons?
Select first name.
Select first name from
persons.
Okay. With SQL, how do you select all the columns from a table named persons?
Select star.
Select star.
Okay.
From persons.
With SQL, how do you select all records from table named persons where the value of the column first name is Peter?
The top one. Select star from persons where first name equals Peter in quotes.
Okay. With SQL, how do you select all records from table named person where all the value of the column start with A? Which one?
The second one.
The OR operator display a record if any condition lists are true. The AND display a record if all of the conditions listed are true. False or true? Please agree. Oh.
And yeah, true.
True. Okay.
It's true.
With that, how do you select all records from the table name from first name is Peter and the last name is Jackson?
Select where first name and last name Jackson. The third one.
With SQL, how do you select all records from the table name person where the last names are selected between the including person, and we did it last week as well. So what's the answer?
And the third one, between Hanson and
yeah,
Patterson.
Which SQL statement is used to return only different values? We did it today. Which one? No one is talking.
The
That
return
means not talking, no. You said distinct.
Select distinct.
Okay. Which SQL statement is used to sort the result sets?
Order by.
Order by, okay. With that, how can you return all the records from a table named person sorted descending by first name?
Yeah.
Which one?
The second one, select all from persons, order by first name in descending order.
Okay. You guys want to
The
get
second one.
everything, no? You will get everything, no? Now, how? With SQL, how can you insert a new record into the person's table? We did this just now. Insert into. Yes, persons. Yeah. Okay.
Values. The third one.
How can you insert Austin as last name in the person's table?
Insert into persons, last name, values, Olsen, the third one.
Okay. I didn't click next for you. Oh my God, I didn't click that one.
You didn't mark the last answer.
Yeah, so you get that one. Don't worry. In case you get 24, you get 25. So I've added one. You got it right. So don't worry. I know you get that one right. So I know when you get it wrong. Don't worry. You haven't missed anything since. So I know. So don't worry. How can you change Asin into Nisin? How can you change Asin into Nisin in the last name column in the person's table? You know why? I have not. I think I've taught you update last week, so you should get this one as well.
Yeah. Update persons. Set last name equals Nielsen. Oh no, sorry. It has to be Hansen first. Update persons. It's an update. Set last name. Oh yes, Nielsen, the new one.
Okay.
Where the last name is Hansen.
So the answer is A, yeah?
It's the top one.
Good. You get it, don't worry. Assurance is that one. With SQL, how can you delete the records where the first name is Peter in the person's table?
Delete from the person's table where first name equals Peter.
You got it. With SQL, how can you return the number of records in the person's table? How can you return the number of records in the person's table?
Count all. Select count all from persons, the second one. Count star.
Perfect.
Count everything, yeah.
So what is, I don't want to ask you that now. What's the most common type of join?
Inner.
They should have put full outer to confuse people. They don't even know how to ask questions. Which operators use to select values with a range?
Between something
so
and something.
I know you get 25, which is fine, okay? So you got that one. Even though if it shows 24, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't put that one. So you get 25 over 25. That's so I'm saying it now. So you get everything, but you are still on 23. I'm not sure if you did not new constraint enforce a column to not accept new values.
Yes.
You believe
yes,
it's true?
True. It's
okay.
true.
Which operator is used to search for specific pattern in a column?
Like.
Okay. Which SQL statement is used to create a table in database?
Create table. To create a table, create table, the top one.
Okay, good one. All right. Well, you got one, okay? That one that I didn't mark for you.
You didn't click 2.
Oh, I didn't click 2.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think number
sorry.
18 as well or something.
Oh, okay, you got everything then. So I will know if I didn't click anyone because it will show. So your answer.
Michael, I hope this is not too fast for the rest of us.
No, it's not. They will watch it on video as well now, because if we get too slow as well, I think some Adeleke has left now, and then they will look at it again, then go through W3 schools. It's because it's not
Well,
too
it's
far.
recorded, so it's a good thing.
So 21, 22. So which one do we miss? I'm trying to look for it.
17. Go back to 17.
Okay, 17. So this is the one we didn't select that you got, which I remember.
And the top one, you didn't say that.
Okay. What's this one saying?
16 and 17.
Okay, this is the one.
We missed 2.
Okay, so you got this one, I remember as well. So you got everything. Because I know you say insert into person's values. Do we do this one? We omit this. I think we omitted it. I click next. So we didn't read it. So it's my fault, probably. So what we're going to do, guys, is that we're going to start looking at Tableau as well, because I don't want, because it seems everything is scripting, and we have not even got to inner join too much, but we're going to start Tableau as well. And how many has installed Tableau as well, so that we finish tonight? How many, please? It's very important, because I will send you a file. You have to open it. If you can open it, it means that it's compatible with what we're going to start doing with Tableau as well. I will send you a sample. If you will open it straight away, I will prepare those things quickly as well. Mr. Austin, do you have it installed already on your PC? Maybe
Yeah.
Tableau top public. Okay, perfect. It's good for you.
Mm.
So, and which version, if you remember, 10 point something, 11 point something, or what? Dami, do you have Tableau installed on your PC? Dami? Okay. She's not responding. She's busy. Mr. Shukuri, you have it installed, Abby. Can you
Yes,
try?
I
You
have
have it.
Tableau Public.
Oh, you have it as well. Perfect. So you're almost ready then. So when we'll be doing 2 at the same time. So I don't want you to get bored with scripting alone, because the way I'm saying it, we have to do complex one. The one we did in SQL bot is not really something we should be doing in terms of join. If you really want to be comfortable with join, rather than doing, though you can easily grab it, but it's better we do complex one. Okay, I'll search for it and we do complex one, so that we do join, and then we now go to union. Is easy as long as you have master inner join and out. Inner join is the same thing as outer join, so they are all the same thing. Okay, don't worry about all this. It only depends on what they want. If you know how to use inner join, it means you have known how to use outer join. You just want to know when you will need it. That's it, and it's almost the same thing, trust me. So so that's what I would say. I hope everybody, you gain something tonight. We have not gone. I think we have known how to restore and do database as well. We've known how to do that. Is that okay for everybody? So if you have any question, let me know. I want you to do something. I want you to read about our next lesson on Wednesday. It's going to be about, I want you to read about security. Learn how to do security. But first, I want you to go here. That's your assignment. Practice the inserto again. Learn it gradually. Go to properties. Okay? When you go to properties, I want you to do something for me. I want you to look at it. Read about everything that is properties in your SQL. Read that. Don't do anything with it until I come for the next lesson to teach you something. But when you get there, I want you to do something. Go to security and select SQL Server and Windows Authentication Mode. That's your assignment. Go to properties, right click it, go to properties, click security, and you can rewatch the video. SQL Server and Authentication Mode. Now select it. Now you should have SA password. If you don't have it, that's fine. But read online what is login about. I'm going to teach you as well as addition to inner join. It's very important you know about it. There's a reason why I'm telling you this, because when you know how to do this, then I'll teach you about replication in future. In how to do replication is harder than all this scripting. Replication, that's administration of things. So it's a server rules. Read it online. what is the purpose of sysadmin, setup admin. So I can right click on this one, database, and said somebody can only have access to this. So I can go to properties and start giving access to it and say, I only want, because if you are in a company, you have domain name, isn't it? You browse to domain because I'm only here. So I cannot choose name here. But you can always go to properties and assign properties to, to, so I'll go to permissions here. I'll say permission and start giving, permissions. Do you understand? So we'll learn it as well. Don't worry. But read online. You can even read the tutorial how to do it. You can add 3 users there under SA and then give them permission. Log in as that one as SA and then see if the person will have access to a database. So you can give this and practice it. But don't worry, I'll explain to you. We'll do everything together ourselves. Then you know how to give permission on database as well. It's very important as well. Okay. So you could see now everybody has their own security. The reason is because you can only give access to one database and I block another person from having access to it. So that's the key thing. Okay, that's for security. So we'll still learn that on it so that we are not going to be only for, because it seems we are going to developing side of things, but we don't want to go to developing side of things SQL alone. We want to go into administrative part of things as well. So that's what I would say. I hope everybody is okay for today. And then we'll learn about SQL Server Agent. Please remind me, what is the purpose? Sometimes your server is not working very well. Just right click and click restart and everything. Is that okay for today? So thank you everyone for joining. And I'll just round up. Please, you can watch the video again. And then next Sunday, we'll start Tableau, please. You have public. If you have not installed it, you that have not watched it, go and install your Tableau because everything will be ready. I'll send the email during the week. I'll send the files to you, but keep it confidential, please. So that's what I would say. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, thanks so much. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.